Hey guys, welcome back to my channel, and before we get into the video, let me just cleanse the air, okay? That's better.
I got pretty like a girl, and he got 5 stories to tell. See both sides like Chanel, see on both sides like Chanel. Swimming like through water, eating like I'm underworld. Got my tattoos in Shibuya, police think I'm out the underworld. 12 treat a nigga like he 12. How you looking up to me and talking?
How's these? Okay. I forgot not to sneeze again. But I'm gonna... This is gonna be a story time about the time I was haunted. Okay, so this was around my 10th grade year, before I moved to Miramar, Broward, yeah. Before I moved to Broward, so I was living in Miami. And so the place I was living at, you know, I had experienced weird things before, like I would hear weird noises or whatever, but like I never really like phased it because I was a kid. I was like, yeah, I'm fine, you know. You know how children are, we're stupid. And so, one night I was laying in my bed and I couldn't sleep. It was around the time, it was like 12 o'clock. And so I was laying in my bed or whatever, and I was just, you know, like living my best life, watching TV, you know. There was no school, so I was like, okay, it's like Friday. I was like, all right, I'm good, you know, I'm fine. And I had finally went to sleep. But all I remember, I can't even describe it. All I remember is that like I woke up, but like I couldn't move. It was like sleep paralysis or whatever. And I just remember like, okay, my door was open before I went to sleep. So my door was open. The thing is that they say with sleep paralysis, it's a dream, right? But I found it very weird that my body, everything was the same. Like my door was open, not this door, it was different room. But my door was open, my TV was on, it was still on. I feel like it wasn't like my memory remembering the episode. It was like the actual TV playing, because I didn't even watch a show like that. So I'm like laying in the bed and I hear the TV and it's like kind of like muted or whatever, but like, I can still hear it. It's like this weird like muffled like it's muffled. It's weird. And so I'm laying in my bed and then I just remember I can't move. So I'm just like there and I'm just like, and I had a little trouble breathing or whatever. Yeah, I had a little trouble breathing, and so I'm laying in my bed and I'm just like. All of a sudden I see this weird like dark figure come into my room, and so I thought of my brother, not because he's dark skinned, but because it was nighttime, and I'm like, okay, maybe like I was kind of like squinting, you know. So I was like, okay, you know, it's good, it's fine, you know. I was thinking you know, it's probably my brother. He come in, you know, to see me or whatever. Cause it wasn't weird for him to come see me. He used to do that all the time. Like he used to come in the middle of the night, so it wasn't weird. It wasn't like an unusual thing for it to happen. So I just remember like the figure walks in and it's just sits in my chair, my computer chair, and it's just like looking at me. And so I'm talking, thinking it's my brother. So I'm like, hey, how are you? Like, how was work? How are you doing? And the creature's looking at me like. So I'm like, hey, like, you know, like, what are you doing here? Like, you didn't tell me you were coming. I thought you were busy. It takes me a minute to realize, I'm like, this thing is not talking back to me. And like, my eyes kind of like open up a little bit more. And then I realize it's not my brother. This thing has no face. I'm freaking out, like, in the bed. And I'm like, and so I'm kind of like freaking out, like trying to wake up, and it's like my body's not moving. And then out of nowhere, I wake up out of my sleep, and I'm like looking around the room, and everything's still the same. And the computer chair was still turned the same way. It was still turned the same way that the thing was looking at me. So I was just like, I was like, that's weird, but like, it's fine. Like, I'm like, you know what? Ignore it. Let bygones be bygones. But then, it was like, I think it was like a week later. A week later, what happened? The week later, it was the same situation, but except I had school that night. I was laying in my bed again, and I had finally drifted off to sleep, and I woke up, and it was the same experience. Like, I don't want to be funny or whatever, but like, it's like this noise that I hear, like it's like a trigger or something, like this noise that I hear that lets me know I'm sleep paralysis. I'm not making this up. I'm really not. Like, it's this noise, and it's kind of like triggers and lets me know like what is going on, and lets me know that there's sleep paralysis. So this time, my door was closed. It was not open this time, because I don't like sleeping with my door open. Like, if you know me, you know I don't like sleeping with my door open. Like, literally my door is always closed. I don't like sleeping with my door open. It's not that I'm afraid of the dark. It's just I don't like the door being open. It's just like I like being in the closed space of closed room when I sleep. So I don't even sleep in my living room. Like, the living room is a whole other story. So my door is closed, and so I know that I'm having sleep paralysis. And so all I saw was that in the corner of my room there was this like again, this dark shadowy figure that was just like looking at me. But this time this figure was moving. And so it went from the chair. So let me explain. When it first happened, it walked and it sat down in the chair. And so then it was weird because it was like, I felt like it was sort of like a progression, because the way my bed was set up, I have my TV in the front of my room, and then I have my bed to the back. It was like facing, it was lengthwise this way. So it was lengthwise to the wall, to the back of the wall. And then I had my desk and my computer chair. Yeah, my desk and my computer chair was over here. So it's like my bed was a little bit of a distance away from the computer chair and desk. So then, right. So then, it was in the corner of the room where my computer chair is. And so then it walked, and it was walking this way, and it went into the other corner of the room. And I was terrified out of my mind. Terrified. But this time I was able to snap out of it. I don't know if it was gonna move again, I don't know. The third time it happened to me, it was like a month later. And it was a similar situation, rooms closed, and so it started off in the corner right there, the corner that it had walked to, and then it went into the front of my bed. And all I remember is that it was kind of lurched over my bed, and I like couldn't breathe. Like, I was so scared. Like, it wasn't that I was scared and that's why I wasn't able to breathe. Like, it literally felt like there was a weight on top of me, and like I was like trying to breathe, and like it's like I had asthma. Weight and pressure is on your body, and it's like you feel so heavy. It was just like I was terrified. I was terrified. I didn't even know, like at that point I didn't even know what to do. Like, it was like I can't breathe. So I was trying to get to move, but it was like the feeling that I had, like, awful. I would never wish that on anybody. Like, it was like, that was a terrible feeling. I don't know if there were spirits in the house or whatever, but it was weird. Like, it was like, I don't know if it was like trying to kill me. Like, I know that sounds funny, but I don't know if it was trying to kill me. But like, I don't know. I feel like, I don't know. It was weird. I had always kind of like gotten a weird sense from the house that I lived in before. It was always weird, like, atmosphere or whatever. And so I always kind of felt like a weird presence in there, but I never like really like cared about it. Like, I would hear noises at night. So I'm in my bed, and I'm laying like this, and I'm like, and then I grab the remote and turn up the TV. No, you are not gonna catch me, because we all know in the scary movies, right? The ghost will like do like a little something to like make the person come outside the room or whatever. And I was like, you are not catching me. I'm gonna act like I don't hear nothing. You're gonna have to open the door and say, surprise, I'm here, because I am not going outside. You think I'm crazy? Like I'm gonna say hi to you? No. You know, like I noticed that. You know, every horror movie, the ghosts always want to tempt the people to go outside, go check out the basement. No, I'm not Abby. I'm not doing it. Okay? The experiences stopped after I moved to Broward. I don't know if that's because I'm in a new place or whatever the case is. I have no idea. The place I was living at was kind of old. It was built in like the 80s. So I don't know if there was someone who lived there before me or whatever. I don't know the history. I should do some research, and if I find research, I'll let you guys know and give you an update video, because I like looking for drama, because I'm a drama kid, okay? I'm a theater kid. We love drama. Okay guys, if you enjoyed the video, make sure you leave a like and subscribe. And let me know if this has ever happened to you. I would really be interested in knowing, you know? I will see you guys next time. Bye.